Metal Drops, your daily dose of information. Everything that goes on behind the scenes of heavy metal here at Resistência Rock Web Radio.
Metallica maestro Kirk Hammett will release his 4-track EP Portals on 23 April 2022. The solo project includes 2 songs co-written with Edwin Althwater, conductor for Metallica's S&M2 project. Initially, before I even had the idea for a solo EP, Kirk said, I was inspired by the need to create some sort of soundtrack music to accompany the Kirk Hammett collection for the first It's Alive exhibition at the Peabody Essex Museum in Salem, Massachusetts, 2017. I wanted to conceive music to play on a loop in the background as people walked through the exhibit. I sat down one night with a progression, and before I knew it, all the parts were there for Maiden and the Monster. The initial concept for Portal started with that one song. Following that, I realized I could create different soundtrack moments. These songs are what I call audio cinematic. I'm creating sounds and pieces of music for the movies playing in my head. Hopefully, they'll create movies in other people's heads in a similar fashion. Portals will also be released as a record store day exclusive on an ocean blue vinyl format. Sida contains Maiden and the Monster and the Jan. Edwin Althwater, who contributed to the songwriting on the side B tracks High Plains Drifter and The Incantation, also adds keyboards and leads the orchestral players from the LA Philharmonic. I love living in lots of musical worlds, Edwin told Metal Talk in an interview around the S&M2 project. I can jump from a classical situation to a Metallica situation, and I love to be able to do that. Althwater was understandably proud of his contribution to Metallica's history and his role in leading the San Francisco Symphony. Everyone got on really well, he said, and you can hear in it the final product. Everyone was going for it. There was no click, and the live excitement was there. Orchestras can adjust tempo, and we went on a roller coaster ride. I think that came out really well in the recording. With MetalTalk.com website information. Inglorious, who completed a sellout 22-day UK headline tour late last year, will release their first ever live album, 2022, written in Roman numeral, is about to release on 8 April 2022, with a recording captured from their Exeter City show. The first song released is I Don't Need Your Loving. This album is a real true representation of what this band is now, Nathan James says. After the 18 months of doing no shows, I believe you can hear just how excited we were to finally be playing live again. It's also the first time we have played many of these songs. The team involved were amazing, and the whole process took very little time to mix. It's a proper live rock album, and I truly believe the visuals on the DVD really have captured the energy of Inglorious. With MetalTalk.com website information. German thrash metal veterans, Destruction, have announced that not only will they celebrate their 40th anniversary by dropping their mind-blowing grenade of a new album, Diabolical, out April 8 via Napalm Records, they will also hit the road in North America on a 26-date headline tour this spring, featuring direct support from prime thrash metal force and label mates Brazilian female band Nervosa. The tour will also feature special guests Sunlord and VX36. The run will kick off on April 28 in Brooklyn, and hit a slew of cities before coming to a close with a Destruction-only performance at Maryland Deathfest in Baltimore, and be on May 29. Tickets are on sale now via individual venues. With BraveWords.com website information.
You just heard Metal Drops, your daily dose of information. Back at a time on the Resistência Rock Web Radio schedule.